I chat. Look, listen, bro. So we are going to react to this joke right here, bro. Once again, bro, because I made a similar video like this, but for some reason it didn't post. Well, it might have did, but it got like a little age restricted. I don't know, but anywho, let's go.
What happened to the love? What happened to the love? We lost our love, people.
Or Kevin Stewart is following up on a little girl
It's sad, though,
who,
man.
Kevin, I understand.
Like, look, listen, like you have to realize, bro, is that bullies go through so much bullcrap in life, like they have to bully another person, bro. And the fact that the bully murdered that person is kind of crazy, bro. It's sad.
Stand is in a coma or brain dead after being bullied. What can you tell us?
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, family is in the process of doing funeral arrangements as we speak. We had a chance to speak to them earlier today. This little girl, her name is Jada West. She's 12 years old. She is a student at Mason Creek Middle School, I should say, in Douglas County. She lives in Villa Rica on the Douglas County side, and she actually is someone who moved from Bowden to start the second semester here in.
So pretty much, hold up.
Stop it. In our school, when the police.
Oh wait,
there's an issue with a girl.
Oh my God! Who is gonna fight you over some noise? Like, girl.
Nobody tried to stop the part that should haunt every single one of us, because this keeps happening over and over again in our schools, in our neighborhoods, in our society, and we keep letting it go. We look the other way. We mind our business. We tell ourselves it is not our problem. But the people we lose to this, they are not just statistics. They are somebody's child, somebody's sibling, somebody's whole world. This is not a story about a fight.
That's lost,
this is
bro.
a story.
And again, it's sad because, like, you have to realize, bro, people got souls too. They got a family too. You feel me, bro? And the fact that someone died, bro, like, this is just in general, bro. Like, this is sad. Like, this is low-key sad, bro. It's sad. Like, man, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Story about a girl in high school who did absolutely nothing wrong, who was let down by everyone around her. The students who watched, the adults who were warned, and a system that had every single chance to save her and didn't. Her name was Jada West.
Bro.
And before this video is over, you are going to ask yourself one question. How does something like this keep happening?
Right.
Stay with me, because Jada's story deserves to be heard. Hello, everyone.
It does,
Welcome
bro.
back to the channel. Today, we are diving into another heartbreak of her and knew her best. Jada was the kind of person this world needs more of. She was sweet. She was kind. She had a spirit about her that drew people in. Her family described her as loving, gentle, the type of girl who simply did not have hatred in her heart. Her great aunt said it simply, she was the sweetest child. She was non-confrontational. She did not go looking for trouble. She did not provoke. She did not fight back. She was the kind of person who would rather walk away than escalate a situation.
That's good, yeah.
In a world full of noise, Jada was peace. Her aunt said it best. My niece did not bother nobody. My niece had a loving spirit.
See, bro, it's like, it's always the people that don't even, like, do nothing that's always getting bullied, bro. Y'all, like, I am telling you right now, chat, y'all, when stuff comes like this, bro, just walk away. Don't even affiliate with the bully. Let the bully talk and yap and just do what they gotta do. Like, don't even try to fight back. Don't even try to talk, bro. Like, don't even look at them, gang. Just walk away as if they're not even there. Because I promise you, they are asking for attention. They are trying to put, like, bro, like, they are jealous of the fact that you got a spirit and they don't, bro. It's crazy to me, bro.
So when you hear what happened to her, keep that in mind. Keep that at the center of everything. Because what happened to Jada West did not happen because of anything she did. It did not happen because of who she was. It happened in spite of it. She was a high school girl, just trying to find her place, just trying to get through the day, just trying to be herself in a world that should have been safe enough to let her do exactly that. And she deserved so much better than what she got.
She does.
Now, this is where Jada's story begins to change. Jada had just been transferred to a new school, Mason Creek Middle School in Villa Rica, Georgia, at the start of the second semester in January.
I thought she
A
was in
brand
high
new
school.
environment, brand new hallways, brand new faces. There is nothing more vulnerable than being the new kid, walking into a building where everyone already has their friends, their circles, their place in the social order, and you have none of that. You are starting from zero. You are trying to read the room, find your people, figure out where you fit. Most of us have felt that.
That is so true, bro. Like, I know, like I went to this school called like Wastewood, bro. Like, I went to Wastewood and I barely know anybody, bro. I know this one dude. He actually came, like, he's also new to Wastewood. I won't say his name. I guess we pretty cool, you know that. But bro, when you go to a new school, bro, it's like going from level 10 to level 1, bro. So it's like you don't know anybody. It's awkward. I'm telling you,
feeling
bro.
At some point in our lives, that quiet anxiety of just wanting to belong somewhere. That was Jada. Just a girl trying to find her footing in a new place. But instead of being welcomed, she was targeted. Almost immediately after arriving at that school, Jada became the focus of bullying. And it was not just one person. It was not just one incident. It was ongoing. It was persistent. Her father knew. He saw what was happening to his daughter, and he did what any parent would do. He went directly to that school. He reported it. He flagged the situation to the adults whose job it is to protect every single child in that building. The school was told. Nothing changed for Jada. She still had to walk back into those hallways. She still had to.
And the school has the audacity to say that they are very excited that she has passed away. Boy, I'll tell you, boy. Like, we are living in a wicked behind world, y'all. And this is why I say, bro, man, like, always keep your head up, bro. Like, always keep your head up and just, like, it's sad, though, because you would expect from a school to stop the bullying, though, right? They ain't did jack crap. Like, they ain't did nothing. Like, they basically letting this stuff slide. And you wonder why that, you know what I'm saying, kids be so afraid to go to school, bro. It's crazy.
Ride that bus.
It's crazy.
She still had to face the same people in the same building every single day with no real protection, no real intervention, and no real relief. In fact, things took the worst turn. March 5th, 2025. A Thursday, just after 5 in the evening.
Wait,
the day that everything changed. It started at school. The same girl who had been giving Jada problems since her family moved into the neighborhood brought that energy to school that day. The argument started at Mason Creek, spilled onto the school bus ride home, and then followed Jada right off that bus and into the street. Now let that sink in for a second. This did not just happen out of nowhere. This was a continuation. The argument started at Mason Creek, spilled onto the school bus ride home, and then followed Jada right off that bus and into the street. Now let that sink in for a second. This did not just happen out of nowhere. This was a continuation, a buildup, something that had been brewing for weeks and nobody stopped. And here is something the family questioned immediately. Why was this girl even on that bus? She did not live.
Why in the world did the bus driver let her out? First of all,
in Jada's neighborhood. She had no business getting off at that stop. But the bus driver allowed it, allowed the argument to carry off that bus, allowed children to pile off into the street, and allowed the situation to escalate without doing a single thing to stop it. When they got off that bus, Jada was surrounded. A group of kids had gotten off with them. And in that moment, caught in the middle of all of it, Jada said something that tells you everything you need to know about who she was. She said, "I don't even know you. Who is going to fight you over some noise?" She was not looking for this. She was trying to make sense of why this girl had a problem with her at all. But the other girl had already made up her mind. She threatened Jada right there in front of everyone. And then the fight broke out. Both of them students at the same school. And while they fought, a group of children just stood there and watched. Phones out, recording. Not one person stepped in. There was an adult there, a grown woman, present, watching.
You know how sad it is, bro? It's like you're in a fight, dog, knowing that like your life is on the line, bro. And the kids are seeing, bro, even a bus driver just watching. They ain't did jack nothing, bro. And stuff like that makes me so irritated, bro. Cause like you see the poor girl getting beaten up, and y'all ain't did a thing, bro. You know how irritated that is, bro? Like you are seeing someone's life is being taken away, and you ain't did nothing. That's crazy, bro.
And instead of stepping in to stop a fight between young
bro.
girls, she looked directly at Jada and said, "Take your behind home. I am an adult. I will show up at your door." An adult, threatening a child. Instead of protecting one, Jada and said, "Take your behind in to stop a fight." A grown woman, present, watching. And instead of stepping in to stop a fight between young girls, she looked directly at Jada and said, "Take your behind home. I am an adult. I will show up at your door." An adult, threatening a child. Instead of protecting one, the fight ended. Jada got up, she walked away, and from the outside it looked like she had made it through, like the worst was over. But it wasn't. Before she could make it home, just steps away from her front door, Jada collapsed. One of her friends saw it happen and ran immediately to get her mother. She was rushed first to Tanner Medical Center, where she began seizing, then transferred to Scottish Rite Children's Hospital in Atlanta.
That's crazy,
Doctors told the
man.
family she had suffered a severe brain injury, that she was possibly brain dead, that she might not survive. And on March 8th, 3 days after that fight, Jada West was gone. Jada was gone. But the questions surrounding how this was allowed to happen were only just beginning. Now, let us talk about every single person and every single system that had the power to prevent this and didn't. Let's start with the school. Jada's father did not sit at home and hope things would get better. He went to that school. He reported exactly what was happening to his daughter. He flagged the bullying. He named names. He did everything a parent is supposed to do when their child is in danger.
Period.
And the school did nothing. Nothing changed for Jada.
That's crazy,
She still had to
bro.
walk back into those same hallways, still had to ride that same bus, still had to face the same people every single day with zero protection and zero intervention.
Right.
Then there is the bus driver. That argument did not start at the bus stop. It started on that bus. A driver who is responsible for every single child on that route sat behind that wheel
And did nothing. The bus driver ain't step in to stop the fight. Ain't say no word, bro. Just silent. Ain't say nothing. Bruh, I see y'all like, man, this is also why, bro, like you cannot depend on nobody, bro. Just can't. Like, you really cannot depend on nobody out here, bro. Cause some folks out there just bro, even grown adults, like, you can't even like depend on them. You can't. Well, man, this is sad.
and allowed that situation to escalate. Allowed a girl who did not even live in that neighborhood to get off at that stop. Allowed children to pour into that street with tension already at its peak and did nothing to alert anyone or intervene. Then there is the adult woman at the scene, not a student, a grown adult, who stood there, watched those girls fight, and instead of stopping it, turned to Jada and threatened her. An adult who had every opportunity to be the person that saved Jada's life that day.
Exactly.
And chose otherwise. Then there are the students. A group of young people who stood in that street and watched the whole thing from start to finish. Phones out, recording. Not one call to 911. Not one person stepping in. Just silence and a screen. So let us count that up. The school was warned and failed her. The bus driver was present and failed her. The adult at the scene was there and failed her. The students around her failed her. That is not bad luck. That is not a tragic coincidence. That is a complete and total collapse of every layer of protection that should have existed around Jada.
Exactly.
And now the Villa Rica Police Department is investigating. The Douglas County District Attorney's Office is reviewing the footage to determine whether charges will be filed. An autopsy is underway. But for the West family, no investigation brings their daughter back. No charges undo what happened on March 5th. No report filed after the fact replaces the report that was filed before, the one that was ignored, the one that could have changed everything. Now let's step back from the investigation. Step back from the system. Step back from the accountability conversation for just a moment. Because behind all of that, there is a family. A real family. With a real hole in their lives that will never be filled. A mother who woke up on March 9th in a world that no longer...
Man, bro, boy, the kids felt her. The bus driver definitely felt her, bro. Cause I don't know why that, bro, the bus driver have, and not just the bus driver too, but the students. They have every opportunity to start that fight, bro, but they didn't. And just like what I said, you can't always depend on nobody, bro. You can't, stuff like this is sad, bro. We are really living in a wicked behind world, bro. This is sad.
Had her daughter in it. A father who did everything right, who fought for his child, who walked into that school and sounded the alarm, and still had to bury her.
Yeah.
Aunts. Great aunts. A whole circle of people who love Jada West and will carry this grief for the rest of their lives. In their own words, her great aunt said simply, "She was the sweetest child." Her aunt said, "My niece did not bother nobody. My niece had a loving spirit. She was non-confrontational." Her aunt also said something that should stay in our hearts. She said, "Nobody tried to stop it. No one tried to call the police and stop it. It has got to stop. It must stop. Violence has to stop." And then there is her mother. Her mother, through all of that pain, through all of that anger, through all of that loss. She said, "I'm so angry. We have to teach our children what happened to the love. We lost our love people."
That's sad, chat. Hey, man. Your boys just let me know what's up, bro. It's sad, and rest in peace to Jada West, man.